What's up, fellow Chaos Warriors? It's your boy, the OG GM, coming to you live from Sigmar in the world of Warhammer. Well, no, not really, but whatever. Gotta, keep these introductions themed. Sup? It's time to take a look at the winners of the Golden Demon Warhammer Fest. Yay! If you like to look at really amazingly painted figures that are somehow associated with Warhammer, it's that time of year. Yeah, so cool. Normally we don't look at figs, but occasionally I take a look at the toys, and if I feel I got to start spreading out more and more on focusing on tabletop role-playing game and tabletop role-playing game adjacent news and other stories besides just Wizards of the Coast mess up of the day, because in order for my channel to grow, that's something I got to do, and in order for keep people entertained, I got to talk about something else besides Wizards of the Coast every day. So today, let's take a look at the winners of the Golden Demon Painting, Modding, Sculpting Awards, because toys! Hopefully my computer will do these justice. So first off, we have the crown winner. This is from a guy named, I just saw his name, where'd it go? Franco, I believe. Anyways, this is the Warhammer 40K single miniature winner. And can I make this look any bigger? No. All right. So this is single miniature gold Maxime Pendu. I don't know if that's the artist's name or the figure's name. It looks like some kind of orc mutant wearing ridiculous armor with like a steam jack. So, and he's got a tentacle. So obviously some sort of chaos armor guy. Like he was mutating, and then he just sort of forced himself into the armor, and now maybe the armor's growing on him. I don't know enough Warhammer mythology to tell you, but what's really going on in this picture. But it's pretty awesome. Yeah. Okay, would this work right here? Probably not, unless he's like actually growing into it. And this, would that work? I don't know if it would actually really work in real life. I'd have to talk to somebody who knew about armor, if you could just sort of piecemeal armor on like we see a lot. All right, moving on. Let's see if we can get, this is the single figure winner. It's from Andy Wardle, and it looks like some kind of chaos sorcerer dude. And the single winner, this comes from Jose David Gonzalez Ramos. This is definitely a Warhammer 40K dude, bringing some holy justice in the name of the Empire to the evil. And there's this cool looking jester demon hanging from the side. Then we got this guy. He's a large model. I don't know how large, but if you've seen some of the larger models they make for these stuff, some of them are huge, like microwave size huge, like 2-3 feet tall, weighing 20 pounds. It was like ridiculously huge, some of the figures. So is this G.I. Joe large? Is this Barbie large? Is this microwave large? I don't know. It doesn't say. But it's from Stern Froden, and it's some type of skeletal warrior wearing a helmet. And you might say, that helmet's ridiculous. But if you've ever looked at some of the more ridiculous helmets that came out during the Middle Ages, especially the late Middle Ages, since helmets were often used as a form of heraldry and also to show how much money you had, some of the later helmets designs got really ridiculous. So kind of ridiculous, but not as ridiculous as you would think it would be. Then we've got, this is the Silver Award winner, some type of werewolf dude, wolfen kind of guy. Again, I don't know. With a really cool looking sword. The shield is nice. This guy looks really cool. And the setup looks like he took maybe a piece of styrofoam and sculpted it. That was nice. I like that one. And then we've got this one. This comes from Valentin Colombo. Is this Orcus? Well, Orcus doesn't exist in the Warhammer universe, but definitely some kind of Barlog major demon action walking down what sort of looks like a boat for some reason. Like when I saw this, the first thing I thought was boat. I don't know if that was intentional, but cool if it is, but I don't know. Yeah, this guy looks like he's up to trouble. got the flaming sword. Guy chose to do the flames and looks like black and silver instead of red and yellow. Interesting choice. I guess that's supposed to mean that's chaos flames, and evil flames burn different colors than normal flames. Really captured the tatters in the wings. This was really cool. Moving down to the squads. So here we have a gold. This is the gold winner squad. It comes from Marco Peschini. Can't really see the detail on this guy. Looks like a bunch of orcs. Looks like space orcs because they've got some tech. Definitely got some good coloring. This sort of looks smattering of hats. We got 2 pirate orcs. So yeah, definitely looking like just sort of these orcs are building their armor and weapons out of whatever they find on the battlefield. We got the gold, which is a typical looking Warhammer 40K type style army. And then we got this one. This is the silver winner. It comes from Marcus Woodringer. And this guy, he added the city. This is kind of nice. How he put in the city. Give it much more of a war feel. A lot of detail in the background. Maybe a little more detail in the background. Could have been nice, but definitely you can tell what's going on. It's just sort of tired, worn out soldiers who just want a break. Really, just one tells a whole story. Actually, I kind of like this one better than this one. Moving on to the vehicles, some kind of tank. This is the gold tank winner. It comes from Craig Pickup. I don't know enough about Warhammer to tell you about this tank, but it definitely looks like it could do the job. It's very imposing and tank looking. Then we've got this thing, some type of Warhammer space power armor, steam powered, definitely Gatling guns. Obviously, these guys haven't heard of Tony Stark and his technology. This looks much more like the kind of realistic, powered armor you'd make if we ever invented power armor. Basically just sort of a tank on legs, except one hand that's completely useless. I don't know. That feels like that's something you wouldn't actually do if you ever actually were going to build power armor. Like I could see this being something that like, here's the arm, and this is like flips up to cover the arm when it's in combat, but then when not in combat would flip back down, so you'd still have use of the arm, because only one useful arm sort of seems to be a disadvantage to me, but what do I know? And then we've got this one. This is the bronze. This comes from us from Gregor Piliski, and this is some type of armored transport. But this just, wait, is this the actual figure, or is this a drawing of the figure? This is a drawing. I guess they couldn't get a picture of the figure. Here's the Warhammer Age of Sigmar single miniature winner. This comes from Albert Font, and this is some type of holy dude in Warhammer Fantasy with a ridiculous helmet, an awesome looking sword. He's got this thing on his back. Would you really wear this in combat? I don't know. Feels like it would get in the way, and you've got a huge target on your back. And then he's got this eagle that's followed him, and he's in this ruined temple that he's defending, or she's defending. Definitely, it looks very serious and angry. Definitely a lot of going on. This was pretty cool. And we got, this guy's hilarious. This guy. Single miniature. This is from David Aroba. Some type of troll. He's covered his eyes. He's got a bear. And his arrow is made out of a lizard. Yeah, just shooting trees and crap. That guy's cool. And then here's a single miniature bronze from Angelo Di Cello. Sorry if I'm saying your name wrong, guys. This guy's got a sword and a hammer and looks like a piano on his back. Or is that a girl? I can't tell. How did he add in the lightning? Is that painted in or some type of effect? I don't know what's going on with this. This is supposed to be wings, or maybe like their little cameras that come up out of the back, or like some type of peacock feather device. Any Warhammer guys out there know what this is? Here's the Age of Sigmar winner. This is from David Aroba. Again, some type of super demon barlog kind of thing. Lots of nice colors. Really just stands out and pops. The axe looks nice. This one looks really cool. We've got this lovely individual here. This is from Nicholas Mordstein. Evil peacock demon. Kind of looks aquatic, but I don't know. Definitely unusual. I like the choice for the back and the cloak and just the coloring. and the fact that I think it's flying. So it's pretty cool how the guy can, get the fragile lower part to support all the weight of the upper part, because that looks like it'd be heavy. So that definitely kudos for being able to design a structurally sound figure there. Let's see. Large model bronze, Johann Leduc, some type of druid, I guess? I don't know. Again, I don't know enough about Warhammer. But definitely, look, he's got trees growing out of his armor. I forget what this is called. This has a name. It looks like it's leaves. His sword looks like it's all swirly, like maybe it's supposed to be a leaf. And you can see he's got like tree roots growing underneath him. So definitely maybe, and he only doesn't have he's only got 1, 2, 3, 4 fingers on one hand, and they look like they've sort of turned into branches. So definitely telling a whole story. This guy is turning into a tree, or he's a tree that's been given life to defend the forest. So yeah, that's cool. I like that. You can see the little flowers. Moving on to Age of Sigmar units. We've got some, I want to say, trolls and some squigs on these little dudes, these little goblins. We got some goblin sorcerers here. We got some trolls. We got some squigs here. I love it. Love all these guys. The coloring on the trolls is useful. Would have been really cooler if it's instead of a rock in this one's hand, if one of these guys was in his hand, like he was about to throw them. This guy's got mushrooms growing on his back. Definitely just look like trolls. Yeah, this tells a whole story. I love this one. Thank you, Roger Axelson. Then we got this one from Jose David Gonzalez Romeros. Again, another sort of troll ogre unit, some kind of ogreish shaman, and 2 ogres who are following her, and then some kind of hell dog. And again, they're just like arming themselves with whatever they find on the battlefield, because it's so hard to find things that fit them. So just sort of this hodgepodge armor, except this guy's got a flag sticking out of his chest. So I don't know, is that supposed to be safety pinned in his chest, I guess? So I love these. I love these when they tell the whole story. There's a whole story going on here. You can just see like how they, they can't find anything their size. So they're just sort of hodgepodge kit bash stuff to make armor. And they don't really care if it looks ridiculous, because, it works. And Blood Bowl team. Instantly know what these guys are. This comes from John Philipson. Looks like an orc Blood Bowl team, maybe. Yep. Definitely know what's going on. Looks like there's a third figure right here. I can't tell. And we've got a battle scene. This comes from Anu Lazaro. Oh, yeah. There's a whole bunch going on here. This is amazing. The colors just pop, even on my crazy bad computer. Using pink. I can't tell if this is a figure or a painting. This is really good, dude. And whoever took the picture, excellent job. Then we got from Sven Titan, some type of armored scorpion monster thing crossing the sludge. I don't know. And then for this one, we from Rafael Garcia Marin. We've got 3 holy guys fighting off some type of undead warriors. And they're just like, yeah, let's go. That guy's crossbow's wrong, but who cares? Are those lights at the end of the crossbow, or like maces or holy water sprinklers? Not sure. But definitely you can tell what's going on here. They're defending themselves from this onslaught of these wraiths. Except then the third guy in the middle is just like, I'm done. I give up. All right, this one is the classic St. George and the Dragon. This is from Metello Gallio, and this is St. George and the Dragon, the classic. And this guy has somehow managed to kit bash a couple Warhammer figures together to make this classic image. And yeah, again, just look how it pops, except the horse is a little too red. I know that's the undercoat for the horse, but you can't really see where it ends and the nose begins. But again, that could be my crappy computer. The dragon definitely looks like it's regretting getting out of bed this morning. Good stuff, dude. Here we've got some type of holy Warhammer armored dude with a lantern hanging from his belt, killing some type of space orc. Look at that weird mechanical cyberpunk claw there. This is Victor Vera. And this is space. I think that's a space elf. And I don't know, again, it might be a space orc. This is from Anthony Smith, and they're fighting it out over these ruins. Oh, look at the plants. He really did a really good job with the plants. Again, they're popping. If it pops on my computer screen, you know it's got to be good. Then we got some Middle Earth. We got Radagast off doing Radagast stuff. You can see the little hedgehog. We got just some guys selling beer and, Barrel Bertlebeam at the Prancing Pony or whatever. Just got it. And Gandalf making his ride with Pippin. Come with me, blah, on shadow effects. White on white on white. Maybe too much white. And the Pippin figure looks kind of weird. And we got this airplane thing, Matt Kennedy. We got a spaceship thing from Sebastian Cole. And we got a spaceship crashed into a tree from Kale Lathemaki, Lahteemaki. This one tells the whole story. And he put in the tree and the thing and, the juxtaposition of the spaceship and then sort of the fantasy element or the Middle Earth element of this tree. I don't know why I don't know. Now, obviously, did this guy build it and then attach it to this background, or did the photographer add this background? I can't tell. I think he built it and then attached it to this background. So that's kind of cool that he did that. Youngbloods. I guess these are people who are just starting out. So this is Daniel Swart, and he won the gold for this Elric-looking elf prince dude. This is Caleb Rao for this space marine standing on top of a hill of his comrades. I guess Youngblood leads me. And then this guy, this is Joseph Warren, Warnakulasuriya, and he's got goblins riding a thing that's riding a thing with one arm. One arm? One arm. This bottom thing makes no sense. This one, do these just have arms and no legs? I can't really tell what these things are supposed to be. And then open competition. I don't know what that means. I guess that means just stuff that didn't fit in any other category. Again, if you're a Warhammer person, let me know. So this is the gold winners from David Aroba, and it's an orc riding a boar, looking all he's got the thing, sort of a maybe vaguely Native America feel to it. Like you could see this guy standing on the plains in like Arizona or something. Other than the fact he's an orc. But yeah, this is really nice. And he used the plant life. That's cool. Then we've got this one from Darren Latham. It seems to be sort of a D&D type fight. We've got a ranger with his hound and maybe a paladin. And they're about to face off with this evil necromancer. Total story going on here like that. And then this one is from Tom Hughes. And it's just what's that called? Bust. Just a bust of an orc warrior. Don't know how large this is. If it was like full bust size, like full human head size or smaller, but cool. Interesting choice. Different than everybody else. Makes them stand out. Here's our silver sword winner, which I think is like the biggest thing you can win. So the biggest thing is Albert Font with his paladin on the church thing. So this guy wins if I remember correctly, this guy wins an actual sword, right? Like an actual sword. He had the Slayer sword. It's called the King of Lumineth. This is the big winner. So this guy won the big sword. So he gets the big cash prize. He gets an actual sword. And then, he gets the boasting and everything like that. So way to go. Congratulations, Albert Font, for winning the Big award at Golden Demon Warhammer Fest 2023. Do you want to see me do more news like this? Let me know. I'm trying to, as you know, expand and cover more things. And this is one of the more things I want to cover. So if this is something you want to see me do more of, let me know. If you don't want to see me do more specific individual stories and just focus on Wizards of the Coast, Stupid of the Day, let me know. What directions do you want to see me take the channel in 2023? Because I need your support and subscriptions to get to 2,000 subs by the end of the year. I got to beat Aaron the Pandantic. He hit 2,000 before me. So that's it for today. If you got anything else you want to talk about, let me know. And we will be back to your regular scheduled nonsense. Till then, I'm the OG GM. Please like, please share, please subscribe. Please consider supporting me via the links down below. And I'll talk to you later. See ya.